Okay, so I've got a fun little topic. It's basically what would happen if Babidi started turning people in real life into Majins. And let me tell you something, it would be very effective. He would get a lot of people to turn into him. So let me go further into an explanation. In order to be turned into a Majin, they have to find evil in your heart. They take this evil, take over your mind, give you a power boost, and then put an M on your forehead. Now, of course, we're not going to be talking about every person that can be turned into a Majin because that would take ages. However, we will be talking about his best potential candidates. So with our first category, we have people who hate couples-based occasions, like, the one that's coming up soon. And, by the way, this year I have the best Valentine I could ever ask for. But the single most subtle flex imaginable aside, these people are actually a force to be reckoned with. Going so far as to spread hate, send, three-lettered messages, and even destroying property if they want to. So just give these people in particular the old Majin boost, and not a single couple within a kilometer of them is going to be safe. Okay, so let's move on to category number 2. The entire state of New York! Now, I could have said Florida, but there was one key defining factor on which I didn't. You see, unlike Florida's bordering states, New York has one state that borders it that tries to act just like it. And lo and behold, it just so happens to be the state that I live in, especially this fun little chunk right here. New York must have turned Jersey into a Majin the way we try to act the goddamn same as them.
'Cause you and me, we're like brothers, only closer.
Face ass. But let me get back on topic. Within the last couple of years, especially with how popular drill rap is, New York's crime rate has skyrocketed. And you can especially see this with teens considering the content that they're consuming. Oh yeah, and did I mention that New York drill is basically evil, and the faces of it are just teenagers that like to assault and slaughter each other and then make bars about it? And a notable percentage of teen fans in that area do not care. In fact, some of them might even commit some of these crimes too. Oh, and by the way, this is only one reason why I picked New York. I would go further in depth, but let's face it, I've proved my point. Bobidi's having a field day with y'all. Alright, let me just get number 3 out of the way real quick. Pa-da-pa-pa. And come on, it's self-explanatory. Have you seen my content? Hell, forget all that. Remember the part where I said I live in New Jersey? Especially that funny little chunk up north? You know what, let's just skip to number 4, man. Low tier God. Now, for anyone who doesn't know who he is, he's known for being the most toxic and hateful player of the fighting game community. He's mostly known for telling people to, do the side on stream. And his fanbase isn't great either. But if we gave him and this loyal fanbase to Babidi, of all people, we'd actually be pretty screwed. He'd have that almighty power we'd be making memes about, and he'd be leading his Covenant army to victory.
Clapped? I'm gonna show you how clapped I am. Get the fuck out of my life.
I would have a Mafuba ready for this dude as we speak if this happened. And now for number 5, and let's just say that they are soldiers of the future. For lack of a better term for them, we shall call them the P-Star babies. And yeah, I'm aware I put baby Naruto there, because just like him, these kids are going to grow up with some of the worst years of their entire lives. All because they were born into something they couldn't control. And if statistics don't lie, then those children are in danger of becoming a danger. But if you were to give these poor children to Babidi, well, we're basically looking at fighting a bunch of Cell Juniors only with different abilities and different forms. And there's definitely gonna be more than 6 of them. And if you were to combine the fact that they were destined for all of this pain and suffering at such a young age, as well as a child's potential, they would receive the most immense power boost of all. So in short, we're royally screwed. We wouldn't be able to lay a finger on them. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm good on that. Bye.